Good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Caroline Mwangi, a certified WIDO consultant, and I'm going to take you through the steps of how to register as a donor and as an entrepreneur. So you go to the website of WIDO, www.wido.africa. And before you start the process, it's also important to check what is on the WIDO website. You can click here to see about the different grants that they have. You can also click here to see the current countries that WIDO is giving the grants. And if you click on the country, then you'll be able to see the European partner countries, that is Austria, France, Germany, Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, and now Belgium is also there. If you click on the success stories, you definitely see wonderful success stories. You can select them according to the country, and you will be able to see different projects that have been funded by WIDO. If you would like to read more about WIDO, who is funding the program, you can also find the information over there. So our topic today is on how to register on the platform. And basically, this is your first step. So you click on apply now, and then the pop-up mask will pop up, and I have prepared a documentation on how to do this. So I will briefly get my Word document that I have prepared, and then I'll take you the steps on how to register. An important thing is the entrepreneur in countries in Africa, in the partner countries in Africa, that's Cameroon, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Togo, and Tunisia. They cannot directly apply for the WIDO grants. You have to wait for the WIDO donor, that's the African diaspora donor based in Europe, to invite you. So if you click here, it would there's a pop-up window that says that great news, you'd like to sign up, that you need to have the donor to invite you for the application. So I will briefly stop sharing my screen. So this is like about 9 steps on what you need to consider for you to register on the WIDO Africa platform. So the first section is we have, of course, the donor who initiates the platform. And the second step is the entrepreneur. Sorry, I just need to correct this. As So I'll take you through these steps so that at least you can see what is required from you. And this is the first step we just saw, that you click on apply now. That is step number 1. And then it will take you to the pop-up mask, which I just showed you. Click number 2, apply now. And then the step number 3 is now where the donor now starts the process. You have to accept the data protection privacy and the WIDO terms and conditions. So it's good also to just click on these documents, download the documents, read through to see what is written there. Enter your email address. Actually, we advise people to have an email address where you don't get a lot of emails, so that you don't miss any updates from the WIDO team. And then you click on create new account. So after you click on create new account, a pop-up message will say a welcome message with further instructions has been sent to your email address. And of course, it's good to go to the email address that you just entered on the WIDO this year, on this slot. So you come here and then you see your email. Welcome to WIDO. It's in different languages. We come in on the platform WIDO, and it's also in French. And so these are the five steps. And the 6th, then it's check your email and click on this link. So this is where you need now to activate or to create your account or to activate what you just started. And now it will take you to, when you click on this link, then you get this pop-up mask which says this login can be used only once. This is a one-time login for, this is now the email address that we used. Click on this button to log into the site and set your password. So this is the step number 7. Then when you click on login, and it will take you to now all the button, or the, let me say, the fields that you need to enter your details. So It's normally like you have to scroll down. So I split it into 3 parts. So you have the email address, enter the same email address that you use, the password, enter the password again. You can also select the language that you prefer, enter your mobile phone. If you would like WeDo to be alerting you through SMS, you can also select this. And there's also a drop down for WeDo to know how you got to know about them. Your country of residence, Austria is what is on the default. That's why you find it here. And the country you wish to support. In this case, Kenya, because now this documentation is for the entrepreneurs in Kenya. And then you also have to agree that you're acting this on your own account. That's not someone else doing this for you. It's just a formality that WeDo also wants you to take serious about these things. And then you click on save. Okay. So when you click on save, then that means that now you, after you click on that, then you get this pop-up mask. I'll show you now on the WeDo website what you need to see. So here, if you click on the dashboard, then this is normally the dashboard. You'll be able to see all the projects that you have created. You'll be able to see your picture here, your name, after you have entered all the details. You can also log out. You can also go to your account if you want to change your password. So these are just some of the admin areas where you can change a few settings. And then down here, this is the last slide on this. This is now where you need now to create. If you want to create now a new project, this one was already created. So if this was not there, then you will get this blue pop-up mask says create project. So when you click on this, then you get another pop-up mask, which I'll show you on the platform so that at least you see what is needed from you. And once you create the project, then you see your lists over here with all the projects that you have created. So remember, one entrepreneur can apply for 3 projects, or one donor can also apply for 3 projects for 3 entrepreneurs. So if you're assuming you have 3 projects, you'll be able to see all of them here. If you click on this pencil, you always access this current project. So I prefer to show you this direct on the website, but for now, I also want to show you now the email that the entrepreneur now needs, and also how you can invite the entrepreneur. So once you finished all the registration that you have seen here above, then you need the next thing you need now to create the project. After you create the project, then you will get now the pop-up mask says now you can invite the entrepreneur. And the entrepreneur, once the entrepreneur has been invited, they have basically to do the same steps like we have done before. We have seen before where they have to they will receive an email address with the same details, and now they have to click on the link and make sure it's at least the link is active for 48 hours. These are very important information. Otherwise, the donor will have to repeat the step again of inviting the entrepreneur. So let me show you now on the WeDo website how to do that. So I'm back again. Don't worry about the link. I have a test link which we can use. So as I said, if you click on the dashboard, then you'll be able to see all your projects. If you click on the account, then you'll be able to see all your, you can change your password, you can change your email address, you can also change your number in case, and you have changed your number, the same thing that you, all those details that you entered. If you want to go back and see your projects, then you just click on dashboard. It always take you back. So this is the part that I show you. So I already have two projects. So to project, if I click on this, then I will be able to see more information. I'll be able to see this is my project number, which is a very important thing when people are always asking, oh, could you please check for me this and this? So this is where you see the project number. And this is now where you see, once you create the account, when you create the project, then this is now the pop-up mask I talked about of where you can click on invite entrepreneurs. So if you click there, then you'll be able to, this pop-up mask comes up, says, are you inviting your existing entrepreneur? So this is a new or an existing entrepreneur. A new entrepreneur means they have not applied for the new for the WeDo grants. An existing entrepreneur means you're already on the WeDo platform system and you have already applied for the grants. And then, of course, you enter the email addresses and you click on submit. And now the entrepreneur will receive that email that I showed you saying that now they have been invited to apply for the WeDo grants. So they just need to click on that email and they can also now create their own account. So I already have, yes, and the moment you have saved all your data, always make sure that you click on saved. Otherwise, you will not be able to navigate from A to B. So I will say yes, all the details. I don't want to save anything. And when you see this arrow, it's also good to always scroll down to see, okay, so which all buttons are there, because sometimes these buttons are hidden. So this is now the first part where you start your project. This is now the part for the entrepreneur, very important part where you key in your details, say who you are, edit your profile, say how much money you want to fund your project. And this is now the part where the entrepreneur also has to write their own details. So we've had areas where the entrepreneur has finished everything, but this, for example, this investment plan is still locked. So if everything has been entered, then you have a green eye, and on the other side, you'll have a blue tick. I'll show you also a real project where you can see that. So this means in case that for example, in case the entrepreneur cannot access the investment plan, that means the donor needs now to change to enter the missing details. We have issues where the WeDo says, please go and change this, please go and edit this. Make sure also the donor logs into the platform and you click on save, so at least all the changes that you have done have been updated. Otherwise, you'll not be able to submit the project. So I'll go back to my dashboard and see if we can access one of the projects. Let me see this one. Yeah, I want to show you, if you click on the create project, then of course this is just for the test. And then normally when you click on that, their project has been created. So just wait time, hello WeDo user, blah, 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 blah. You've been created. And then now you can also invite your project, your entrepreneur. So if I go back to my dashboard, I'll have 3 projects now. So I think the first one, I had already, none of them I had, we had already invited the entrepreneur. So let me show you a real project where you see how it looks like when the entrepreneur has started filling in the details, so that at least we can discuss the next steps. I just need to. So this is an account which we have already created and tested Mustaman. And now I have already completed my registration. So you get this notification. I have already invited my entrepreneur. And if I want, assuming that we have decided otherwise, we don't want to proceed with the project, or I want to invite someone else, then you can always click on cancel the invitation. So I want to show you, I want to go back to my dashboard so that I can now enter my fields where I can enter my details. So let's just give me a minute. I check on that. So we are back. So we had gone up to the point where the donor invited the entrepreneur. So until the entrepreneur has accepted your invitation, there's nothing much that you can do. So you'll find, so if I click here, so I have logged in as a test Mustaman. If I click on my first project where I've already invited my entrepreneur, you can see now at least I can edit my profile. So that happens that the donor is like, okay, I cannot access this, I cannot see my profile, I cannot enter any details. So you have to wait until the entrepreneur has accepted their invitation and has also created the WeDo account. So if you scroll down, then you'll be able to see it looks a bit different. You can actually see now you are allowed to edit your profile. So this is the donor side. If I click there, then it will take me to these are the details that I had entered. These are my gender, the same details, date of birth, the full address, in this case in Germany, your nationality, you have a residence permit here, and verification of the use of funds, you say yes. And then if you click here, you'll be able to see these are all the text that you entered. Please indicate your gender and your name, ID. These are just test data, last name, first date of birth. So you see now you can even now upload your photo here. This is now the photo of yourself, which you always see up there. Enter your address in Germany, because they said I'm in Germany, your postal address, and your nationality. And if you hold a current residence permit, and the next step is, yes, you have to agree the verification of the use of the funds. And then when you finish, they will come back to the same. So if you click on Save Draft, this will not be really stored into the system. So if you want the information to be stored, you have to go and click on Save. So if you, the second part is now the financing part. This is now where you say, how much money are we going to invest? Please indicate the amount of money you're going to donate to this WeDo project. Please be reminded that the diaspora funding has to be transferred through official channels only. So let's say for my project, we want to maybe spend, let me say 1,000 euros. Okay. So click on, always if you click on this button, it will just show the same button. You want to edit, you just go there. Maybe you've decided, no, we want to add to, we want to increase the amount or we want to reduce the amount. And remember to save, not save it as draft, save. Oh, okay, what was giving me an error? Yeah, yes, I wanted to show you that error, yes. So if you enter more than this, this is the maximum, then definitely the system will not accept. So you have to come and say maybe 1,200 euros, and then you click on save. So you see now I have my green ticks. I have finished my part as the donor, and now I'm waiting now for the entrepreneur to finish their part so that they can start. So I will take a short break, and then I'll show you how, I'll also show you the side of entrepreneur, what the entrepreneur also needs to enter. And hopefully you'll have the proper guideline on how to apply for the WeDo Africa grant. So just give me a minute, I need to. So I'm back again. So now I have logged in myself as the entrepreneur. You can now see the what are they called? The templates are different. You can see your username. It's now the entrepreneur. It's not written donor. And you are in Kenya. And you can see, because now you created your account, you can be able to access more details. If you click here, then you can also be able to enter your details and also maybe also upload a photo. Let's say test. And then next is next is, I just want to take a photo. Let's see which photos we can use. This is just for testing. You can use this for our tests. Then it'll show you how the photo will look like. And then you can click on overview to see everything. And then you click on save. So then this pop-up will be shown here. This is, of course, your small profile photo. I just clicked on any photo, just wait to see. If you want to do the onboarding, you can also come and, like skip, just go through or skip. So this is now your project. You can see this is your project. This is the name of the project that I created as a donor. And then if you click here, then you'll be able to see, look, this is now the donor, the one based in Germany, this is the entrepreneur. This is the project number up here. And if you click down here, you will see, look, the donor has already finished their part and is a green eye. So on the side of the entrepreneur, when they log in and everything is okay, they'll see a green eye. And if I log in as a donor and then the entrepreneur has finished their part, then I'll see a green eye. But myself, I'll only see the tick. So you can actually see, now you can go and enter your profile. If there's anything you want to change, the same things. I agree. Let me just go through about me. You can also write something about yourself. I am certified accountant and would like to offer my services to the Kenyans in assuming you are. So then these are all the other fields that you can click and, of course, change the country to Kenya. You want to say Kenya, and then yeah, you can also say other female, depending on what you're comfortable with. This is just what we do. Then you can also agree if you would like them, of course, the coach to come and see the project. Otherwise, it's difficult now for them to come. And then, have you participated in a program other than we do? If yes, then you can enter that program. I think it's just for their own statistics. And then you're good to go. Then you're finished. Oh, there are 4 errors. Let's go and check about myself. Oh, the text is it's too short. That's why we're doing this thing. At least you can see having interacted with various parties. So at least 100 characters. And then let's go and see what else. My address in Kenya is PO Box 123. It's going to accept. Next. Date of birth. One more field that you need to enter. 12, 9, 19, 18, 17. Let's see. So at least you can see I'll have a green tick. I've finished. And then here you come and talk about your business profile. Click on start. Please describe your current or planned business. When you come here, I want to start a new business or I want to improve my existing business. And then you definitely the name of your business. I'll call it TG Accounting Services. Previous assets that improve my existing business because I want to extend my clientele to people in your address. You can just enter anything. Let's say street address is PO Box. Next, please indicate if your business is located in urban or rural area. Urban or rural. The next is this for statistics. This is now you need to locate the geolocation of your business. I think you can just go to the Google map and copy the location, or you can also try to see if we can find it here. Let's go to Kenya. Smaller. This is Kenya. There's a way you can enter it here. This is just an example, but there's a way you can enter it properly. I'll show you how. Business sector, I mean, finances, you can see all the different drop downs here. So you can just click, and if your category is not, you just select other. Finances, go to the next, and then now you enter your business description. Yeah, you can also certified accountant with over 5 years of experience. My target clients are private and corporate clients, especially in the real estate sectors. Having payments in the diaspora and with the new rules and regulations regarding taxation. And I am very committed to extending my services with clear taxation consultancy. So as an example, this is really an example. You can also upload your profile of your business. Let's see if we can get, definitely use our, at least you see, and then you will click on, then save. Oh, we have an error. This is the geolocation. I don't know, I did not agree. Let me see. It's also something that most people have a problem with, the geolocation. There's another docu that we have prepared of how to get to the location. So I'll show you how that also looks like. I'll prepare the slide for that. Okay. It is accepted. Yeah. At least I've copied something. If not, then you can just come here and copy. Is a way I'll put a screenshot here so at least you can see. Okay. Then you click on save. So you see you already have a tick. And then you go to your business indicators. The following will help you understand what effect your WeDo project has on your business. So do you have any employees? If you have, in this case, I don't, I'm just myself. And the next is average income. I pay myself 30K. Well, you don't have to, depending on what you're doing. And then you click on save. Very simple questions. And then again about your project, start. So you always had say TJ. Don't know what to say. Next, objective. My objective is to help Kenyans in the systems in especially. Okay, and then of course you can now come and write about your business description. You can copy what we had written there, or just come and enter your own text in this case because you want to just spend time, and you can just come here and write more about your business description or use what you had copied before. Next, permission to publish your project. If you'd like WeDo to publish your project, you can allow them, or you say, I don't want to. But this really depends, yeah? So you can say, I agree. I understand my project must be completed within 6 months. Yes, they actually insist on this so that at least your project doesn't stay for so long. And then you click on next. I understand that the approved investment plan is binding for my project implementation. Then you say next. I understand that all my expenditures for private investment and grant investment must be documented, otherwise the grant would be paid, must be repaid. Yes, very, very important questions. Please make sure you do that. You stick to what you have agreed. And then how many people do you plan to employ? I would like to employ one person who can assist me. I would like to employ maybe one woman, at least we are balanced. And then when you click here, then you click on save and you're good to go. So you see, every time you finish, you get a green tick. And then this is now the investment plan. What do you want to do? So the investment plan is structured into two parts. The private investment plan, 50% of the total sum. Here where you list all the items that you want to buy from the money of the diaspora donor. This money will be invested first. The grant amount, 50% of total sum, is you list all the items that you want to buy. And there's a video over here, so you can also watch that video. So let's go to the investment plan and see how it looks like. So the diaspora donor said, remember we entered 1,200 euros. So that means this is the money that you can work with. You cannot work with less than this. It has to be exactly this. They normally have an internal exchange rate just for their own calculations. So they shouldn't worry you so much, just for you to give you a rough idea of how much money you expect. So then you say investment, you have to accept. And then you say next. Yeah. So this is how that pop-up looks like. You can also, there's also a video here on how to fill out the investment plan. Okay. Or this is
a donor, and she's ready to start her investment plan. In the dashboard, she selects Investment Plan. Lucy and the donor have already estimated their joint investment at €800. She starts with the first items she wants to purchase together with a diaspora donor. Under Source of Investment, she selects Joint Investment. As she fills in each item, the remaining sum appears below until she has used it all. Lucy knows that the WeDo grant will then match this amount, and she wants to hire a new seamstress. She marks it as WeDo Grant under Source of Investment. WeDo grant items should add up to the same amount as the joint investment. It's that easy. And if things change, she'll be able to update the investment plan later with the help of a WeDo business coach.
Exactly. So back to our investment plan. So this is how it looks like. This is the private investment. And then, of course, you come and say, what do I want? I want, in this case, I want to get myself, I want to have a new laptop. I want to add one laptop. And the timing of the investment, maybe in about 2 weeks' time, actually, or maybe, let me give it, today is, let's just pick a date. Let's pick maybe by 14th of November. Yeah, 14th of November. I will have the new timing of the investment. So now this is where you decide this, the private investment, or this is the WeDo investment. Amount, I want to spend 30,000 Kenyan shillings. And then add, it's my laptop. And I want to also get one desk. Yes, I want to get a proper desk, one desk, and a chair. Let me say, working desk and a chair. So you can go and buy a set. Let's also pick the same day, 15, 2023. This is like the timing of the investment. Some people say, like, if you're planting something, then of course you cannot calculate with 2 weeks. This is just for you to have a rough idea. When am I planning to invest these things? So let's say it's a private investment and I'm going to spend maybe on this 50K. Okay, then you click on add. And then you can see, so I've already spent, you can actually see how much, it shows you how much money you have spent. And you can now come and say, okay, so what else do I need? I need to have shelves. Yes, so at least where I can lock documents, shelves, and a safe for documents. Okay, so I put the same date, and then I say, this is my own private investment. I want to spend also maybe 50K. Okay, so can actually see, actually showing you how much you have spent. And what else do I want to know? I want also to pay rent. I need to add that. Okay. I want to pay rent for 3 months because I want to have an office. So the same thing, 15. And private investment, and maybe I'm paying 8K, so 24. Yeah. So see, the money is still being calculated here. Remember, we said 1,200 is our amount, so that's about 250K. And if you really want to change this amount, then you have to tell the donor, please, I want to review. I don't want to spend so much money. Please go and change this. But anyway, assuming you have finished all your details, so we want now to ask WeDo, please get us one laptop, the same dates, maybe we can say 30th of November 2023. So it's now the WeDo grant, the 30K. Then you click on, 30K. Yeah, if you want to remove it, you remove, add. So see, and now you can actually see now this has changed the WeDo. and you can always edit it. If you realize, oh, I didn't do the right thing, you can always click then edit. I want to buy software, accounting software. So currently I need a license maybe for, this is the WeDo grant. I need a license which is for 1 year, maybe at least I need 100K for the software. This is just a rough examples. Then we say add. I would also like to have a printer with a scanner, it's called multi scanner or whatever it's called. That here, this is just a dummy, and we say we want 50K, we really want a good one. Okay, so you can actually see also your grant investment. You can see now they are comparing the two until now you finish. So once you've finished everything, and then now once you go to your, assuming you have finished everything, if you click here, then you'll be able to see, these are what you have said. These are your investment plan. This is what you want to buy. In case anything changes, you can always come and change the prices, but let's click on save and see, please report all of the planned private investment plans. So that means you still need to finish up all what you had said according to the money that you had indicated. That is why the system is bringing the errors. So at least to make sure that you have done everything. So before you do this, make sure you have an Excel finish, or make sure you have, or like a table, make sure you have put all the prices there. So once you enter them, the system will not bring you all these errors. So I hope with a few, so once you have finished all this, everything is correct, then you see the button where you can now submit the project. I think for now, we can now try to enter what is remaining. Let's say we still have about, we want to buy some, let's say software batch 2. This is just for testing, batch 2. So I just want to show you what happens if you enter more amount and indicated. This is now your private investment. So you can actually see, sorry. Let's say we put 200. See, and actually see it's calculating up here. That means that that's already too much, so it will not accept that. So let's see. Yeah. Let's go to 180. I just want to make sure that we finish everything. Let me do my calculation and see how much money is left. So it's good to prepare these calculations before, but I'm doing this because I want to show you how to submit the projects. At least we have clarified many questions that people always ask, okay? So that is what we are calculating right now. So I'm calculating to see how much money in euros. So 9968. Okay, then I click on save. Okay, so now I need to add on the grant investment to make sure like I have all the money. So the total according to this rate is, we had said 1,200, right? It said 1,200. Let me go back to my calculator. We had said we want to do 1,200 times 1,281. And right now we have times 2. Yes. Okay. So we need to make sure like it's we have to edit this part, show that the part is missing. Just give me a minute. I correct that figure. To 80. So this one is going to be 280 Kenya shillings. I click on add. So you say on close. So we finished our part, and as you can see, sorry. So this, we need to make sure like half of this amount, 377, 307, 440 divide by 2. We need to have here 153,720 euros. So maybe we can take one of the mold scanner and see how much money that is left. 154, 280, 60. $29 for 40, so I can change this. I say 29, 40. Okay, let's see. Good. Let me now finish the WeDo part, so at least we can. Sorry. So we are back. So we were finalizing on the investment plan, and if once everything is correct, I wanted to leave it at this point. At least we can be able to verify where the problem is. Then you'll be able to see the button here that you can submit the investment plan. Yeah. So I'll do another video because I wanted also to do a separate video on the investment plan and some of the errors that can happen. That is why I left it at this point. Like when you click on this, then you can be able to access the investment plan, and that's what we actually prepared. If you click on the save, then you see there's an error. So I want to document the error so that at least you know if this happens, then what the problem could be. And if you want to rectify the error, then you just click on the areas, the items that you have entered, and then you'll be able to know what the problem is. So for now, I will stop there so that at least we can focus on a separate topic on the investment plan to know, right? These are the different fields. This is how a good investment plan should look like. This is what we will accept. If you are going to pay rent, if you're going to say salaries, how should you structure them? If you're going to buy stocks, how should you structure them? So for now, we will stop there. I'll just save it as a draft so that at least we can now discuss the next steps about the investment plan and now how to submit the project. All right, then. See you then next time. Bye-bye.